can see, my braids are out temporarily. And because of that, I was going to do a hair video about my natural hair. This mess, this giant mess. Okay, let's get started. So, my hair, as you can tell, is really curly. I'm not sure exactly, I didn't think thoroughly what topics I wanted to cover. I know I wanted to talk about my hair and how it is naturally, for the most part, like I'm it out for like, I want to say 2 to 3 years. 3 years, yeah. And if I can find pictures, I'm sure I'll find some pictures of my hair natural a few years ago and how short it was. And compared to now, it's grown a lot. It's grown tons. And mostly what I've been doing is I had a weave for a very long time, and then I switched weaves various times and I went to braids. And now I'm natural temporarily. I'm going to get braids again because I've gotten a lot of positive feedback from my braids, so I'm gonna keep those. So since I'm just gonna get them redone in the next few days, and I decided why not just talk about my natural hair for a little bit and show you guys a little bit about that while I have the chance. This is gonna be kind of like a length check for myself also, just to show progress. Most likely end up straightening my hair, just because like my birthday's tomorrow and I'm like, I don't know, I feel like doing curly. I don't know. I feel like a baby with my hair curly. So I'm probably just going to straighten it and see how long it's gotten that way too, and then I'll show you guys that when I'm done. Yeah, so take this off. This is my giant fro. My bangs, well, okay. So this part of my hair was like burned off. When I was in 4th grade, we did a project, and you're our celebrity or some, I don't know, and I was Janet Jackson, and I asked my mom to hot comb my hair, and for those of you watching who are just curious, a hot comb is, or just don't know, a hot comb is this metal comb that you put over your stove, or you can put it, they have actual like heating tools for it, but you put it over a stove if you're doing it at home, heat it up, and then you let it cool down a little bit, but you gently run it through your hair, and then eventually it straightens like a straightener would. And this is before straighteners were like a big thing, and so that's all I had. I had probably like a Conair straightener, but Conair straighteners didn't do nearly any justice to my hair texture as it would to a Caucasian person's hair texture. So I needed a hot comb. It's not as thick as a normal black person's hair is, but too thick for the generic types of hairstyling tools. It's a mess, and it was a nightmare, and I was very impatient when I was a kid. My mom was taking too long, so I decided to take matters into my own hands and get the hot comb and try to straighten my bangs, and I did it once and it was fine. And when I bragged to my mom about it, then I came back and tried to straighten another piece and I burned my hair off. So this is the remnants, these little pieces that look like just front fringe. It's finally grown out because it burnt off so much. It was awful. Oh my god, it was terrible. That was years ago. And also on top of that, I was just consistently straightening my hair at one point. Because growing up, I hated having curly hair. I did as much as I possibly could to make sure it was straight, and then I straightened it and then kept dyeing it and just damaged the hell out of my hair until it like just kept falling off, and then it was just dead. My hair was so dead. So after a while, I decided, okay, it's time. If I want my hair to grow and I want my hair to be healthy and I want it just long and flowy and they can do whatever they want, mine's just like you know. And I didn't like straightening it anymore because it was just damaged, and I didn't like having it curly because it was really short, you know. So I got into having extensions, and I did that for a while. And with having clip-in extensions, they don't come in curly, you know. It's like now they do. Now they'd probably do, and now I can make my own if I wanted to be completely honest. But then they didn't come in curly; they only had straight. So luckily they had some that matched, and I used the Luxie brand hair extensions. I'll link their YouTube below. They're great. Honestly, I swear by them to this day. If I did still wear clip-in extensions, I would totally say try Luxie because they are amazing. The quality is fantastic, and the only time I didn't like the extensions was when I did something to them, like dyed it or cut it or did something, you know, straightened it too many times. You know, if you just take care of it, it's completely worth it. After that, and I decided, okay, clip-in extensions, they're cool, I like them, but they're still damaging my hair at the end of the day. they still have to straighten it. So I kept my hair curly for a little bit, and then I got into the world of weave. I did my research and I was like, okay, how do extensions work? How do weaves work? From there, I kind of did my best to make it happen for myself. I'd had a job already, you know, and I just saved up the money. But I went on, the first website I went on was hisandherhair.com, and they were the one website that I felt like, you know, they seemed like they actually knew what they were talking about. And so I bought like this wavy curly hair. I mean, like the first weave I had was a mess, to be completely honest, because I didn't have enough packs and I wasn't sure exactly how much I would need, so I ordered like 2 and it wasn't enough. But the woman who did my hair, she put whatever leftover hair she had and she did something kind of cool, and she did like, since she didn't have enough packs for my head, she did just the top and the bottom and left the middle with just like the braids there, so if I wanted to fill it in I could. But regardless, it still looked like a full weave, you know. It was just short and curly and it looked nice, but I still wanted the hair that I had in there, and so I thought I was cool. After a little bit, I took apart the hair that she had because like, it just got all matted and knotted anyway, so I just took that off, and I put the weave that I originally bought. The weave I originally bought was about like 22 inches, and it was like a completely different hair color and texture from the hair that she'd put in my head originally. And so I had like 2 different colored and textured weaves in my head, and I thought I was like the hottest shit. You don't even understand. It was awful. I'll post a picture. I think I made it work as much as I could. I knew it was kind of like, you know, but whatever. And then after that, I want to say because I kept having weave. Like I never really stopped having a weave. I think I did for like the summer going into college. And I continued using clip-in extensions, just for that was like a more of like a special occasion type thing, like if fucking helicopters. Like I wouldn't use them unless it was a party or I don't know, like my birthday, random things that I felt like, oh, I want to straighten my hair for this, you know. But for the most part, I wasn't really doing anything insane. I was just going to work all the time. So I just put my hair up in my bun and moved on with my life. Until I afforded an actual weave and a lace front and that whole business. When I moved in with my first roommate, well, my first official roommate situation, she kind of like showed me how lace fronts work and stuff like that, because I looked it up and I'd heard about it and researched it on YouTube and stuff like that before, but I'd never actually used it for myself. It just looked really confusing and complicated, so I just didn't really bother until I watched her do it, and I kind of, oh, okay, figured it out. So after that, and I started doing my own hair, I did her hair, started making my own wigs, and now, since I've been doing that, my hair's been in braids basically for like 2 years almost. Had my hair natural like this and kept it like this for a long period of time since before college. So this is kind of like, it's weird because it's like an unveiling in a way, even though I'm like taking it up and down all the time throughout this entire video. This is how long. Sit down my boob. This is the grew a lot, because last time it was like in my armpit. So, yeah. And I don't even. This is the beauty of never messing with your hair. And this didn't grow either because it was always leave out for weave, and it always ended up straightening it or doing something to it. So once I got lace fronts, it was just like it was heaven on earth because I didn't have to mess with it. This was braided finally, so now this can finally grow and hopefully it'll even out so I don't have this like awkward curly bang in front, you know. So I'm gonna go ironically do some damage to my hair and straighten it. But don't worry, it's been conditioned, and I'll probably just end up cutting my ends anyways just to help it grow even more because I haven't done that in a while. So, I'll be back in probably like 2 minutes. I'm back. So I curled my hair. I showed you guys the straightened finished product, and you know, honestly, I hate straightening my hair the first day. Well, you have to straighten it obviously the first day, but I hate how it looks straightened the first day, and I feel like it's always really poofy and like thicker than usual, and it's just never the exact way I want it. So I don't even know what's happening like when I'm really getting my hair re-braided. So chances are I could be getting it redone tomorrow, and it's just gonna be in braids again, so it doesn't even matter. There's no point in trying to stress out and straighten it. I mean, yeah, it's just really frizzy, and that's it. But it did get a lot longer because I feel like it was, I don't know, like it was a lot shorter. Maybe I don't know. I like it though. And I showed you guys a little glimpse of how I even did this hairstyle, just a little peek of. And yeah, if you want more natural tutorials, let me know. I'm gonna link those and plan those ahead. And yeah, don't forget to like this and thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.